guys, Ghoulish Ninja Turtle here, and today I have three-ish new figures to show you for my Turtles collection that I got. So these are the two that I have unboxed now, and I have one more right here. I'll explain the story later, and yes, I do have this particular Leo action figure, but like I said, I'll explain later. So anyways, I bought these two, and plus that, for $8.94 Walmart. Funny story. These were all in the clearance section, and I didn't know. And since the new series is coming out, they'll be on soon. So, I recently checked Amazon, kind of updated everything, and it looks like all the characters that I want are still on the wish list, but a couple of them are available, like Vision Quest Leo. Like, it was just last week when I saw him in stock, and now he's unavailable again. So, I'm gonna have to wait for like roughly around my birthday or something. I don't know. Just depending on his price, I'm just gonna buy him. And the Vision Quest Raph, last time I saw he wasn't in stock, but now he is. But he's like $30. But anyways, speaking of Leo and Raph, I have their Samurai Turtles. I just removed them off of my wish list from Amazon, and now, since I bought them right here for $8.94 each. So, here's the Raph, and here's the Leo, as you can't tell. These helmets do come off, but they're a little finicky. The face masks and the helmet, they're separate pieces, as you can tell. And I noticed when I was putting on Leo's that the back here of his helmet, that it's molded to kind of fit his mask tails. And I'm going to do a tiny bit of repainting because these figures are already pretty detailed just as is. Just kind of like around here, like kind of where the ropes are kind of holding their armor together. I'm going to I'm going to repaint that. And their weapons, too. They're kind of resemblance to their actual weapons. I don't know what these are called, but these look pretty cool. The Leo sword here. It reminds me a lot of the sword that Leo will use in the new 2018 cartoon. And it's only a matter of time before those figures come out. But, here's the Leo. Just let me remove his helmet. This actually doesn't really stay on well. You just gotta have a little bit of patience with these. He does look pretty cool. There's a little spot here on his hand where the metallic paint for his, I forgot what these called, but I remembered on Instagram or in other social media, the official TMNT posted, little images of the turtles in their samurai armor and kind of pointing out the gear that they have on and their actual names. And I forgot what this was, but kind of right here, a little of the paint is just kind of smudged off. But I'm going to do a little bit of repainting on these guys. I just need Donnie and Mikey, and they're still available on Amazon for a decent price. The Lug Turtles, they're available for a decent price too. Yeah, that's the story for these guys. And now for this third one, this Leo figure. If you don't really know, this figure that I made to look like my OC Alex is a Leo figure. And I happened to notice that right here that the factory didn't paint on his bandages on his pointer and pointer finger and thumb finger like they did on this side. And I also noticed that his leg is not really attached that much, and I'm starting to get a little nervous about it just popping off, so that's why I bought this. This is actually the original one that I want. It kind of puts a little less weight off of my shoulders to actually kind of repaint the eyes. It's the original version of the Leo, and just depending on what happens with this Alex figure, I might put him in this box, and customized to look like it's a Alexander box, like he's an actual figure. So right here, that's going to be kind of painted, and I might paint Leo to look like Alex, I don't know, but here and here, but I did remember when I bought this exact same one, but for like 5 years ago, not 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, 4 years ago, when I bought this Leo figure, it was the little title card, when I cut it out, it was just kind of flimsy because how I removed the packaging, and just in case if, this Alex figure just kind of like breaks off and stuff, I'll have this. So this Leo figure will be here just in case if this Alex figure breaks. And repainting him will be no problem. I have the materials that I need, the paints, brushes. I have thin brushes too, yay. And I probably will use paint for the scar that he has right here instead of a Sharpie. I don't know, but then again, I used a Sharpie to kind of dot April and Mikey's cheeks with the freckles. I might have to repaint her face a little bit too because, yeah, some of the details are starting to kind of fade a little. But I noticed on the Mikey it doesn't really fade that much, but it just doesn't look weird when it does that because I used like a lime green marker to kind of dot his face with the freckles, and they turned out okay because his skin's naturally green and stuff. And yeah, and if I end up repainting this April's face, I might have to paint this April's face to look the same. Because, well, these are two very different Aprils, and I kind of don't want to get rid of this one. Because that would be perfect to make her in her Kunoichi jumpsuit that she wore in, like, the later seasons of the show. Starting from, like, midway through season 4. So I have that just in case. And just like with the Alex, just in case if anything happens with this one will like be there. Also, the date that I bought these figures are February, today when this was posted, filmed, and blah blah blah, February 8th, 2018. The reason I said that is because there are two pretty crazy turtle dates. One is the 15th anniversary of the 2003 series, which I do like that series, but not as much as the Nickelodeon one, because the Nickelodeon show is kind of how I got into Turtles, and I know and I appreciate how popular the 2003 series is, and I do like that, but not as much as this one. And also, it is Seth Green's birthday. I don't know how old he is, because I am not very good with, like, keeping track with, like, ages so much. I do know that Greg Sipes, who does Mikey, who was Mikey in the 2012 series, I know he's 38 because he was, like, born in 1980. And I think Seth Green is, like, in his mid-40s now, like 43, I think? Yeah, I'm not very good with, birthday, so I just felt like putting that out there, and I actually did a Walmart vlog. I didn't post it because I stopped recording before I found all these turtle figures in the clearance section, just like hiding from me, and like, why? I know that your show's ended and you might not be making this particular version of the turtles anymore, but why did you have to hide them from me? What did I ever do to you? And I just threw in a couple jokes there, like a couple Rick and Morty jokes related to Snowball, which is the only character I care about because he's voiced by Rob Paulson, and the little happy birthday young Richie as soon as I saw the It movie. And yeah, that's it. So that's it for the video, and I will see you the next time I get a Turtles figure, which I don't know when that's gonna happen, but yeah, bye.